Right, everyone, back in the room. Part 2 of Resident Evil Director's Cut. I think I'm happy with that selection. Let's continue. Yeah, I'm back. I checked my post. It was just junk mail. I made a brew. We're back on it. I thought I could outrun him. Alright, I'll blow his head off. Let's turn the volume down on the headphones. Hopefully I shouldn't be too distracted while playing and talking. There's usually a guy there. You know what I've done, don't you? I was meant to bring the chemical in here. So you put the chemical in that, and then the chemical mixes with the water and squirts all over those moving vines. But don't let you pass, so there you go. I screwed up. I failed you all. I will do better. For the slight overstep. Which is funny because I know when you do watch these sort of things, you do see someone fuck up, and you're like, "Oh, you idiot! Go back, go back!" It's almost weirdly, it's almost like watching a horror film. You know, they go into the basement or whatever. I did just bit of early onset dementia there, guys. I was like, did I just grab the thing I went to get? It's like, yeah, I did. Yeah. So I use the chemical. Very vibrantly red chemical, that. Like red hair dye number 4. Not that I'm familiar with the colours of you know, the numeric number of red hair dye, but I always remember keys that, the mansion key. I always just remember watching like behind the scenes stuff on like old horror films from the 70s. I mean, the one that springs to mind is Last House on the Left. They said that they used red hair dye number 4 for the blood. Which must have been a pretty standard thing, I guess. I do remember the blood in the original Last House on the Left looking pretty good, actually. Better than a lot of blood films in the 70s, at least. Anyway, a lot of them had that gal mix. A lot of them had that like red paint look to them, didn't they? Like, I mean, Dawn of the Dead is a good example because you see so much of it. It was definitely, you know, it was like, oh, that is that very distinct 70s blood colour. Bang. From the making of that, special effects guy Tom Savini said that was stage blood that they used in like theatres on stage, and it probably looked fine when you saw it like not on camera or on stage. It probably was adequate for that purpose. But the minute film picks it up on the camera, it does just like red paint. And to be fair, actual blood on film can look a bit like red paint. So, you know, it took them a while to kind of perfect that blood. I think that blood also was, it was like the Xerox company manufactured it. So it was sort of like, I guess it was a type of ink used for photocopy machines. Anyway. Ah! Motherfucker! If that happens and you're not prepared, you've not got the shotgun equipped, that's the kind of like a super zombie. It takes a few more hits than your average guy. Oops, wrong one. I'll drop off some herbs, I think. Here we go. The famous diary. The Keeper's Diary. May 9th, 1998. At night, he played poker with Scott, the guard. Alas, Steve, the researcher. Sorry, I can't actually see. Steve was really lucky, but I think he was cheating. What a scumbag. May 10th, 1998. Today, a high-ranking researcher asked me to take care of a new monster. It looks like a gorilla without any skin. They told me to feed them live food. When I threw in a pig, they were playing with it, tearing off the pig's legs, pulling out guts before they actually ate it. May 11th, 1998. Around 5 o'clock this morning, Scott came and woke me up. Suddenly, he was wearing a protection suit that looks like a spacesuit. He told me to put on one as well. I heard there was an accident in the basement lab. It's no wonder those researchers never rest, even at night. May 12, 1998. I've been wearing this annoying spacesuit since yesterday. My skin grows musty and feels very itchy. By way of revenge, I didn't feed those dogs a day. Now I feel better. What a bastard. May 13, 1998. I went to the medical room because my back is all swollen, feels itchy. They put a big bandage on my back, and the doctor told me I did not need to wear the spacesuit anymore. I guess I can sleep well tonight. May 14th, 1998. When I woke up this morning, I found another blister on my foot. It was annoying, and I ended up dragging my foot as I went to the dog's pen. They've been quiet since morning, which is very unusual. I found that some of them had escaped. I'll be in real trouble if the higher-ups find out. May 15th, 1998. Even though I didn't feel well, I decided to go see Nancy. It's my first day off in a long time, but I was stopped by the guard on the way out. They say the company has ordered no one leave the grounds. Can't even make a phone call. What kind of joke is this? May 16th, 1998. I heard a researcher who tried to escape from the mansion was shot last night. My entire body feels burning and itchy at night. When I was scratching the swelling on my arm, a lump of rotten flesh dropped off. What the hell's happening to me? May 19th, 1998. Fever gone, but itchy, hungry. Eat doggy food. Itchy, Scott came. Ugly face, so killed him. Tasty. 4. Itchy, tasty. That is a classic. It's a classic sort of gaming moment. That bit. I mean, it's so iconic. They made that fan film out of it just recently, starring the original actor who played Chris. I think you can watch that for free on YouTube. I'm sure anyone watching this has seen that. But if you haven't, give it a go. It's quite good. It's not too long either. It's probably about 15 minutes. It's basically that diary entry with dramatic enactments, the descriptions. Yeah, I think we'll put that away. I'll keep that. No, I won't, actually. Now I think of it. Shotgun round the way. It's a bit of a mystery for years about the voice actors of this. Sorry, not the mansion key. Or the voice the voice actors and the physical actors. To be fair, for years everyone thought the guy who did the voice for Barry was also the actor, but as it turns out, it weren't. They actually just looked very similar. It's kind of pointless me putting that one back before. So now I'll just put it back. But no, for years though, because they weren't, their names weren't credited, so we were all just like left guessing who they were. And it's cool that they've all sort of come out and had a kind of sort of resurgence as actors, I guess. They're sort of getting work and stuff and doing all these sort of fan films. It's pretty cool. They all seem like a pretty good bunch as well. Like the guy who plays Barry, he's actually an Aussie. He was a teacher or something. He was just on holiday in Japan, and some sort of talent scout came up to him and like, "Oh, we need someone who looks like you." And they got him like a work permit and stuff, and there he was, starring in Resident Evil. It's that thing, like those actors are, that look they have has stuck with the characters to this day. To a degree, they're pretty much modelled off those guys. All right. This puzzle's pretty self-explanatory. That's the music notes. Here we go. Bit of classic, bit of culture here, guys. Moonlight Sonata. As you may all know it from Earthworm Jim 2. Of course, it's in many other things. Gold shield. We'll have that gold one. Thank you. Oh no, I'm locked in. But put this wooden one in. Yay! Same with classical music though, because you know it, like when you hear it, but because there's so much of it, I find I don't actually know what it's called. So you're like, oh, I know Moonlight Sonata, but probably because this game has drummed it into my head, to be honest. If it weren't for this, I probably wouldn't know what it was called. I'd have to like hum it and go, that one that goes do 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 do. So that's what happens when it's an instrumental as well, I guess. Open sesame. It's another key, right? Yeah. I think I know where we're supposed to use that, but first, that's why we push that statue off the top. We use this in here. This room we haven't looked at yet. Well, I have in my mind. My infinite muscle memory of this game. Go. The crest. Leave the wind crest. Yay. But yeah, if they ever did a good Resident Evil film, it would have been it would be cool if they could get some of them actors from this to even if it's maybe not necessarily cast them as the characters they played originally. So, I think some of them are probably a bit older than those characters. Although, to be fair, Barry's always meant to be a bit older, and the guy who plays him looks pretty much the same. We didn't do this before, did we? Scary, this, watch. About the head just sort of the door phases through its head and it just sort of disappears. Then use a key, yeah. away with a handgun. Yeah, definitely get away with a handgun. Yeah, there he is. They sort of have an infinity frame as they're getting up. I should know that, but it's always just tempting to think you can clip through it. Yeah, sure. I think in there, to be fair, I think there's just like a herb in there. Like a herb, and there's a locked door, and that's the door for the special. You need the special key to open it, which you obtain by completing the game once. Right, upstairs, I think, is the where to go. Doof, doof. That carpet, that staircase, the carpet used to look so like realistic back in the day. Just looking at it, wow, it literally looks like a real car. I mean, it looks quite good, to be fair. Here we go now. There it is. Use the mansion key, but I'm not going in there yet. I have my reasons. Yeah, I've got no. Get rid of this wind crest, so it's just less of those to mess around with. Oh. Yeah, I think that that sound, you know, that sort of background stock sound effect with the wolves incessantly howling, sorry, and the crickets, or cricketing. I think that's from like a BBC effects tape, sound effects tape. I could be wrong, but that BBC effects sound effects tape has loads of familiar sounds in it that they use in lots of things, like a Slimer from Ghostbusters from the first film. You know, that kind of sort of noise it makes. That's from that effects tape. If you look them at, just type that in BBC effects tape, sound effects tape, YouTube. You should find it. Like it's the horror one, I believe. It doesn't do that on this. Yeah. Uh, shotgun shells back. I think we need. But I do keep a very messy room. I don't organise my items accordingly. I just scattershot throw them in. Oh yeah, this is where we use the key as well, you know. Yeah. Used it, but I've still not used it enough to chuck it. But yeah, I got my girlfriend to play the remake. She was very OCD with the items. I won't press it because no, I will. Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do, isn't it? She'd spend more time organising the items than she would actually doing the game. But do you want to see what happens next? She's like, no, I need to make sure everything's tied up. Ooh. Come on, Jill, you can do it. Can we push it this way? No, push it the other way. No, stop that, Jill. There we go. Behind here is... yeah. Damn right, I'll take them. Checking we're actually recording there. I don't like how my screen keeps going on standby when I don't look at it for 30 seconds. Oh, there's a file. Here we go. Reading time. Researcher's will. My dear Alma, the fact that you have received this letter is both a joy and a sadness for me. I could not even talk to you because of that guy in the sunglasses. Alma, be calm and read this. I think I've told you that I moved to a pharmaceutical company's lab. They headhunted me last month. There was an accident in the lab and the virus we were studying escaped. The virus escaped. The virus we were studying. I guess that makes sense. I know it conjures up an image of it like the virus is a criminal locked up in a cell. Maybe that's me being an idiot. I don't know. Anyway, all my colleagues who were infected by the virus are dead. To be accurate, they became the living dead. They still wander around. Some of them are knocking on my room door desperately right now, but there's no sign of intelligence in their eyes. Yeah, must be fans of Star Trek Discovery. That cursed virus takes away all humanity from the human brain. Love, joy, sorrow, fear, humour. Eternally. And Alma, even the memories of the days I spent with you. Yes, I'm infected. I did everything I could, but I could only delay the progress by a few days. The most frightening thing is that I forgot more about you by the day. So I choose a peaceful death rather than becoming the living dead. Within an hour I will have entered my eternal sleep. I do hope you'll understand my decision. Goodbye, forever yours, Martin Crackhorn. It's a funny name, Martin Crackhorn. He should have been called Jimmy though. I think that's just that's an ink ribbon. I leave it. I won't bother with ink ribbons because we're not using them. Use them anyway. Righty. That's more. That's the lighter. What's this? And let me guess, I don't think you can stack. No, you can't stack the explosive rounds, can you? There's a red herb there. I'll just take this. To be fair, I think I'm going to be fine when it comes to herbs. It's not like taking a relentless amount of abuse. Oh no, I guess we'll use the light to get the map that I never look at because the map's already in my head, but you know. Why the hell not? That paper was really white, wasn't it? It almost kind of, I don't know, it's kind of does something to your brain. You kind of look at it and think, is it? It's like a white void into nothingness. Yeah, the old fire, the cosy fire. Right. I put some stuff away. It's too much. Yeah, good old item management and fixed camera angles. Them were the days before all this over the shoulder malarkey came in and every game looks the same. I mean, not that there's anything really wrong with that format as such, but I don't know. I think when every game sort of looks the same, it gets it's a little bit tedious. Like ever since Resident Evil 4, every game has been Resident Evil 4 for the next 20 years. It's a shame when they, because I do, yeah, I really like the remake of this, and I always kind of assumed the remake of 2 and 3 would be like how the remake of this was, but instead we got basically just a completely different game, which was okay, but I actually don't, I don't know, I don't quite get the love for the remake of Resident Evil 2, if I'm honest. I definitely understand the underwhelming response to the Nemesis remake. They just sort of lacked that. It's a Switch. They just, I don't know. They kind of just lacked that sort of tension. I think the fixed camera angle thing is there's like tension between every camera angle change. And to me, that's far more kind of intense than, okay, I'm walking down a corridor, I can see in front of me, a thing is either going to jump out in front of me or behind. That's kind of, it's like, okay, that's it, you know. Whereas when the camera angle changes, I mean, for one, it looks very cinematic. I think what would be an interesting experiment is if they if they did a good Resident Evil film and they did it all with these kind of camera angles, all static shot camera angles. and almost edits where, I mean, maybe not to this degree where it edits every time they walk out of frame, but you know, but at least just keep it fixed and way up.
Richard, what happened?
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake and also poisonous.
Poisonous? Oh no. Richard, hold on.
There is serum. Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
Yes, you
No
should.
problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
Let's do it. But yes, I understand the fixed camera angles and all that isn't in vogue at the moment. The kids don't like it. I honestly don't understand the confusion with it. It's like, forward is always forward, backwards is always backwards, and it's kind of the left and right that changes depending on the perspective. But I don't know, it never felt weird to me. I do get a little bit confused and people get confused by it, but Can't use the key here. No. Not for that, that's a code, isn't it? Or a key panel. Yeah. Feels like I should have dropped the keys by now, though. But I've seen people like, these young'uns go back and play these on Let's Plays, and not all of them, but some of them seem to be very confuddled by the controls and the camera and stuff. Not to be what's the word? Not to be like ableist about it, but I do think it's I don't know. It's become that sort of thing where a lot of games now they kind of have to comply with like so everyone can play them. Whereas back in the day, they were just like, okay, here's the game, now play it. It's like, but it's too hard. It's like, well, never mind too hard, just bloody do it. Get good. Yeah, get good, brah. Now, I'm not actually, I think, I don't know, I think there should be like hard games and stuff like that. I think that is a thing. I know you can have like sort of adaptive difficulty, can't you? Like if you die too much, it gets a bit too easy. It'll get easier. I understand the logic of that. A lot of games I like do use that, like Shenmue, for example. If you keep dying on that or keep losing fights, I think the AI will get a bit dumber. So I'm not saying like, oh, every game needs to be near impossible, because that would just, to be fair, if every game was like a really hard retro Castlevania, it would be, every game would be kind of stressful. Here we go, Richard. We got you.
Here's the serum. Richard, hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
Jill, here's my radio. You should keep it. I'm...
Oh,
No! Richard!
Jill, be careful.
you got Richard. Dead. I won't take that now. Come back for that. Mind you, I'm saying all that about, oh, you have to get good and all that. You'll see me play a game one day, and it'll be so fucking hard. You'll hear me, like, screaming like a tantruming child saying it should be easier. But mind you, some of those games can kind of keep me coming back for more. Like, as some of you may be familiar with me talking on some of my other videos, I was playing Alien Resurrection, and that game is fucking brutal. But I did, you know, I guess that was a glutton for punishment. I just kept going back to it. No, he's dead. I suppose the hard one that's popular at the moment is Dark Souls, isn't it? Which I've never actually played a Dark Souls game. I probably should someday. You know, I'll leave that for now as well. I've actually played like some of the From Software games that, you know, some of the retro ones from the 90s, like Kingsfield. And is it Echo Knight? Leave that for now. Come back. I think that's just an ink ribbon, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, like Kingsfield on the PS1, which is actually Kingsfield 2. We didn't get the first one in Europe, and we didn't get the, well, third one either. In Europe, we got 2 and 4. This will be where I use the key, won't it? Yes. Yep, that can go. Right. I will actually go back for those acid rounds. Guys, someone pushed it back. Alright, I guess this is how I'll do this. I'll grab them. Being extra careful to grab everything. I can't actually usually just run through this and not be this cautious, but I may as well. So I'll do it the proper way for the most part. Yep, he's dead, but where's the... There we go. Sure will. Is that it? Yeah. So yes, this terrible demon, the house full of terrible demons, is such a weird line when you think of it. It's not like a supernatural or demonic situation. It's a biohazard outbreak. That's obviously a wonky localization. Here it is. Snake. Or the yawn, as is known. Oh, I'm poisoned. I'll use that. I wasn't locking onto him. You see that? Oh, I'm out of ammo. Bloody hell. He must be dead now. There we go. You don't actually have to fight him. You can just run round here, grab this and run away, but that can be a bit awkward to do so sometimes. There's no incentive to kill it like there is in the remake. In the remake, if you fight it, Richard comes running in because he doesn't die, and he gets eaten, but he drops a combat shotgun, which is better than the standard one. But don't worry. I know we're poisoned, but
Am I poisoned? Give me the serum.
ugh. Who could that be? Their legs sort of kick up then. It's a bit like a child on a swing or something.
Barry. Barry?
Good old Bazzer. Need a lighter. Take the clips. Suncrest. Combine a few things. So I don't know if you heard that. It was a loud car going past. I'll combine that. Put it back. Take one green herb. That should be alright, I think. it potentially robs like little quiet moments like that, you know, just sort of sat in your save room. The nice peak. You could just sit in there all day, couldn't you? Just having a nice chill time with relaxing music. Like, oh, you know, just let this blow over. Someone will come in and save the day eventually. Or not. Although to be fair, 7 was a definite return to form. 7 was ace. 8 was okay. I thought it was kind of more of the same, but not. more of the same, but sort of stretched out and made bigger. But also, it was like a lot easier. I thought. Like you play 7, 7 has a weird structure where it actually starts off harder. It gets more easier as it goes on, until you get stripped of your weapons again. But whereas 8 was, I felt 8 kind of just, I don't know, it felt like you never quite felt like you were fucked at any point. It was always like when you get chased around by Lady D, like her AI is quite basic. You can just kind of run around her quite a lot, to the point where it's kind of almost comical. Yeah. Okay. So crank. But yeah, I did like it, but not as much as I did 7. Let's lock on. Oh no, you probably better off with a shotgun here, actually. You can double whack them like that. Oh, what's that noise? Could that be the radio?
This is Brad. Stars Alpha Team. Please respond. What the hell? Is nobody out there?
What the hell?
Brad, this is Jill.
This is Brad. Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Anybody.
Brad? Brad!
Oh, that Brad. See, he's one bloody dog. And he flies away. There's all those herbs there. I'll leave them for now and come back for them. Because I'll come back through here again. I've got enough already. Oh, look at that, the timer has popped up on the screen to tell me part 2 will nearly be over. I will try and get to the save point and end it there. Got like 4 minutes to do so. Do you think I can do it, guys? As you may or may not know, the PS5 can only record video clips per hour at a time. Water is running down the opposite side. It's a bit annoying, really, but I guess, to be fair, it does allow you to, I guess an hour per part, or hour maximum per part, isn't too bad, to be fair. Bullets for that, aren't I? Oh no. Fucker. That one's not dead though. Now he is. Uh, 57 minutes and 30 seconds. We can do this, can't we, guys? Okay, we're getting to the... We call it the outhouse. Okay, here's the safe room. Combine that to make a super herb. Put that away. And as I was saying, people need to get good. I will also need to get good at doing these Let's Plays and maybe have some good observations in part 3. So I'll see you in part 3, guys. Till next time.